boxing. Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, Amir Khan is contemplating retirement from the sport of boxing. I believe he won like a silver medal in the Olympics. And he's done a lot in boxing. He one of the few guys that still had the throwback mentality from getting knocked out multiple times by British Prescott and having great wins over Marcos Madonna and, doing some great things throughout his career, basically, and mainly the grunt coming at 140 pounds. He had a good career. You know what I'm saying? Did he live up to a lot of people's expectations? No, but you live up to your own expectations, and the expectations that people put on you are not necessarily the expectations that you have. A lot of guys in boxing have the expectation of making money. I want to be rich, and that's it. All the poor times and the times you didn't have it during the amateurs, I just want to get money, get the cars, get the fame, and get the chicks. And a lot of our expectations is, we want you to be world champion. We want you to be better than Joe Louis, better than Floyd, better than Ali, better than Ray Robinson. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. And, how can you walk away without fighting Kell Brook too? Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And he said he's going to go through a full camp, see how you feel. And if he ain't feeling it, at least he can say, I gave it everything that I had left. And he leaves, the sport if he doesn't fight again, beating Billy Dibb in the Middle East, in an exhibition fight. And I don't think I would want to leave on that note. That's damn near worse than just getting knocked out. He might as well just left, with his chin held high and from quitting from versus Terrence Crawford. That's a better way to leave out than beating up on a retired Billy Dibbs, who was a career 35 pound fighter. That's shameful. And that's just my humble opinion. And you talking about Amir Khan fighters that he has fought, from British Prescott to Marcos Madonna to Zab Judah to Danny Garcia, Lamont Peterson, from, Chris Algieri and Terrence Crawford. I mean, he fought a lot of great fighters. He fought a lot of great fighters. And, people always remember Khan for being chinny, but Khan didn't live a fighter's lifestyle, and he's 33 years old. For people don't understand, he'd be 34. Didn't know that in December. And had he lived a clean fighter's lifestyle, and had he learned to, be elusive with his upper torso, he'd been a great fighter, a greater fighter. He had good footwork, good hand speed, but, Amir Khan had an ego problem. Amir Khan got overconfident. It was arrogance. Amir Khan was a very arrogant fighter. And once he touched you up like he did with Canelo, he just was greedy. He wanted to go for it all. He was a guy that didn't know how to change speeds, didn't really change his combinations of punching. And if you punch with Amir Khan and clip him, you can knock him out there. You can beat him. That was a problem with Amir Khan. Amir Khan never learned how to move his head. Amir Khan never learned how to shorten his combination. He never learned how to harness his speed and be a slick fighter. He was an athletic fighter, good feet, good hand speed, but he wasn't slick. It's a difference between being athletic and slick. And Amir Khan never was had no defensive responsibilities, man. He never knew how to just take 1 or 2 shots and pop shot and get out of there. He wanted to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If he learned the 3, next time he wanted to land 4. Then he wanted to land 7. Then he wanted to land 8-piece combination. I say that jokingly. And that was the problem with him. Amir Khan didn't live a clean fighter's lifestyle, and he didn't know how to fight a disciplined fight. He was like a wild horse, just letting him run and do what he do. And that's why he got knocked out. If Amir Khan understood how to stay behind a jab, you know what I'm saying? Fight with distance and then jump in with his chin up, or just then jump in with wild combinations. Had he just learned how to just, keep his combinations short and just, left hook right hand, jab right hand, jab right hand, and learn how to slip and move, Amir Khan would be bad. If Amir Khan, would start out in America with an American coach, Amir Khan footwork would be better. He had better upper body movement. He had, even with that chin, he had the ability to protect that weak chin and fight tall and fight conservative a little bit more, but it just wasn't in him. Amir Khan always has something to prove. It's kind of like little man syndrome. He just had always something to prove, and he'll go on his back just to prove it. But you know what? Every time Amir Khan, he got back up, dusted himself off, got back in the best with the best like it never happened. He didn't sit and cry in his hotel room after losing. And you didn't see him for like 8 months, whatever. No, Amir Khan they call him delusional Khan. He come back like ain't nothing happened. Like he had two personalities. Like he just didn't get knocked out. And that's one of the things I admired about him. He had a short memory. He wasn't scared to jump in there with nobody. But can he honestly live with the fact that you didn't fight Kell Brook though? Even given what you got left, you got a little bit left in the tank. Why not just fight Kell Brook? You know what I'm saying? Is he scared that Kell Brook is gonna knock him out? It's something that Kell Brook possessed that he jealous, and I think it's the fact of losing to Kell Brook in the UK and that being your final memory. I think he can live with quitting versus Terrence Crawford and fighting Billy Dibb in an exhibition, but he can't live with Kell Brook beating him. And I definitely just want to know what it is about him just not wanting to fight Kell Brook. Even Kell Brook broke down, 2 new eyes, heat wave drain. At this point, it's still the fight that people want to see. It's still a fight. Kell Brook wanted it. Kell Brook gonna come out looking like the winner, even if y'all don't fight. So I think Amir Khan should go ahead and just fight Kell Brook. Just do it for the fans. If you go through camp and you feel like you got something else left, fight Kell Brook. Even if that means Terrence Crawford don't get Kell Brook. I think we all can agree in this room. We'd rather see Khan versus Brook than Brook versus Terrence Crawford. So he might as well just do it for the fans. You know what I'm saying? It's still a fight that'll sell in the UK. Y'all both can take y'all time and y'all can come back in December or come back whenever y'all ready, whenever the fans got the money. And, let Eddie Hearn have his $1 billion baby and that's this fight. But, as a competitor, as confident as Amir Khan is, as delusional as Amir Khan is, do we really want to let this go on? This can go down as one of the great, British clashes, of all time, even with them being faded. And him talking 20 years later, I didn't have the confidence to fight Kell Brook, or I don't I don't know what it is. He just took a jab about Kell Brook's sexuality on Errol Spence' post a couple weeks ago before the COVID-19 and Roro came in. So the disdain is still there. Eddie Hearn to make this fight in a heartbeat, and they could put it on the zone. I guarantee you, it probably get better numbers on the zone in America. That's why I'm in America. The zone is already there in the UK now. As soon as Billy Joe and Canelo kick off, if that's still a thing. But that'd do good numbers in America. It's a lot of American dudes that still want to see that fight. I don't want to be, seeing YouTubers, 20 years from now, 10 years from now, 30 years from now, why didn't Khan and Kell Brook happen? And people, changing the story up. It didn't happen because Amir Khan was too pussy for it to happen. Right now, he can make it happen and go out on top. If they fight 2-3 times, or you just want to fight him one time and go out on top, hey, enjoy it. But I don't understand what he's scared of, Out of all the time you've been embarrassed, knocked out, you done quit versus Terrence Crawford and all this shit. But your one fear is losing to Kell Brook? Crazy. He don't fear getting hurt. He don't fear getting knocked out. He don't fear getting clowned. Fighting dudes in the street, whatever his wife putting this shit out there, whatever it is. He don't fear that, but he fear Kell Brook. That gotta happen. 33 years old, you already know how these fighters is. They retire for a year or two and then they all want to come back, man. If you really gonna retire, bro, and you really got the bread to do so, why not put a little bit more icing on your cake and fight Kell Brook? If you lose to him, you lose. It can't be no worse than prison. I see him getting ran out the ring and beaten to an abyss by, Marco Antonio Barrera. You know what I'm saying? Can't be no worse than that. Can't be no worse than AJ getting knocked out by a fat guy. You know what I'm saying? Can't be no worse than Frost getting beaten by Andre Ward. Can't be no worse than getting stopped by Danny Garcia. Can't be no worse than getting stopped by Rich Prescott in front of your fans. Why not? But hey, just my opinion. I'll link the article in the description. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you don't need to reach me, those links are in the description. Question, inquiry, sponsorship, business requests, or whatever situation may be. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think. Check out our welterweight boxing room, boxing news playlist, and a whole bunch of others. Want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, PayPal in the description. Salute to everybody that donate. Best way to donate is to share the video. And let me know what you guys think. Y'all still want to see Khan and Brook, or y'all just want to see Khan retire? We gone.